just got this in. I've been waiting, I don't know how many weeks it's been. It's been maybe 6 weeks or so since I've ordered this thing. Sticker. We got a couple stickers actually. Got a bigger one. Some instructions and everything. They're pretty self-explanatory how to run this thing. I've had mine for about a year and a half, my other R4, and it's really a great thing to have. God, this thing is beautiful. I've not seen this before. Just seen pictures and videos and stuff. Never seen the new version up close like this. I've got plenty of experience with the one I own, but this one is supposed to be, I think, 7 pounds lighter than the original one, 100 degrees hotter, and the legs fold in, as you can tell. I was kind of curious to see how they were doing this. So basically, it's pretty simple. I like that. It's a good, clean look. I'm gonna take this thing and undo all the legs and see how it looks. Oh man, that thing is freaking beautiful. It's gonna be a shame to get it dirty. Yeah, it's the same size right now as my R4. It's I can't tell any difference at all really. It looks about the same, it just looks a whole lot prettier. There's not a scratch on this thing. Looks great. Yep, so the idea is these legs will keep the heat source off the ground, so it's not gonna contribute to any forest fires or anything like that. And then here, as you can tell, you've got a switch here for the A-flame and the bar coils right there. Let's take it outside and fire it up. What do you say? So here's the new one. Here's the old one I've got. This one's about a year and a half old or so, like I said. This one has the folding legs, this one does not. As you can tell, they're both the same size. I'm gonna kind of test the weight of each one of them and see. I cannot tell any difference in weight at all. If there's any difference, without weighing it, this might be a pound or two less, but it's not much. I don't think, just by doing that. Maybe wrong, but it just doesn't feel that much lighter. go. All right, so this right here is the initial burn on this thing. Man, that's beautiful. Wind's kind of taking the flame a little bit this way, as you can tell. It's hard to believe this one looked as good as this one did a long time ago, about a year and a half ago or so. Bar curls are right here. You just do this. And that clench. Yeah, hear that? So now I've got flame coming out of here. So in about a minute or two, these tubes are going to be red hot. It's going to put the heat out this way. So about a 3 or 4 foot diameter around here is going to be very, very warm. I was telling somebody on the Echo Facebook group today, why would he spend $1,500 for a fire pit like this? And that is the one item in my whole rig. I've got tons of mods on this rig. This is one of the top 3, in my opinion, that I carry with me on every trip. I take this thing, go to any campground, anywhere, and fire it up, and people will come to check it out. They're amazed by how much heat it puts out. They're amazed how compact it gets, and it's just awesome. And the best thing about it, you don't have smoke in your van. You don't have smoke on your clothes. You don't have smoke in your hair. You don't have to go to the store and get a bunch of firewood and put it inside your van, and you got bugs everywhere and debris everywhere inside. This is just a 20-pound can, and as it sits right now with both burners going, that probably would last me somewhere between 8 and 10 hours, I think, on full blast like that. So if you try to burn, if you had a solo stove, for instance, I'm not sure how much wood it would take. I'm going to guess probably 10 bundles of wood for 8 to 10 hours in like a Ranger-sized solo stove. I'm not sure on that, but I'm kind of guessing on that. But that bit added to a lot of money. I can refill this propane under $10 for the whole thing. Not bad at all. And I always refill. I never exchange, because it's a better, you get more for your money if you refill. But yeah, pretty excited about having this. I'm gonna leave this at home. I'm gonna take this new one. I'm gonna put an Echo. I'm heading south to Florida pretty soon, and I'm gonna do some camping in Florida where it's a little better weather. It's getting ready to start spitting snow right now, so I'm gonna turn this off and get back inside. All right, guys, have a good day. All right, so I thought I'd do a little bit more of a test on both of these Howls that I have now, the new one and the older R4. I measured them both. They are almost identical in terms of size. They're 20.5 inches long. The only difference I can tell just off the quickly is this one has a little bit more of a tapered slope right here, and this one is much more straight down, which really doesn't matter. It's still 20.5 in terms of overall. This is basically more squared off per se, and this one has a bit more slope, as you can tell right there on the sides and on the ends and everything. But the main thing that I really wanted to see were the legs, and the legs absolutely work really good. They don't go in so easy where they're just kind of flapping around. They have a little bit of resistance in terms of a spring or something like that to make them sort of not hard to close or open, but there's enough tension to where they stay put where they're supposed to be at. The next test is going to be the weight. If I remember right, this one was supposed to be 7 pounds lighter than this one, which was another consideration that I was looking at. So I've got my old one here. I'm at 248.2. The new one. $242.6. So it is lighter. I like it. Any little bit of weight savings would be great, especially the size. I mean, that's going to make it fold up to almost half the size